All right, well, it's an honor to be joined by a no-till living legend, John Bradley, here for a preview of the upcoming National No-Tillage Conference. John, you've been helping no-tillers, just thousands of no-tillers over the years, earn big payoffs with no-till. So we're excited to have you at the conference once again. And I know you can go in a lot of different directions with your presentation, but just what are some key points you hope to touch on and some key takeaways you expect attendees to go home with?
I'd like to start out with a kind of a history of no-till cotton. And of course, we were doing other crops, but cotton was a real challenge on the beginning. I even had somebody challenge me, said, well, the corn, soybeans, and wheat are fine, but I don't think you will ever do cotton. So it kind of gave me the idea of, let's see what the barriers are. And that's the way I've always approached things, is in a positive way, but not to make it work, address the barriers. And weed control was a big one then, and we just equipment, and we went down through the list of anything that we thought could come up was a barrier. But it's been very, very gratifying to see a concept and a practice like no-till come to fruition. After all these years, there's not many people can have a career and contribute to it and then see it actually be a hugely successful thing, especially with farmers who are very conservative, very skeptical. They don't like change, and to change their farming practice to the degree that all of us have is just been very gratifying and amazing to me.
Yeah, you talked about farmers being skeptical of no-till. You've heard some say no-till, no yield is one of the myths out there you hear, but what are some other common misconceptions about no-till?
Oh, the yield was the first thing, and then the I farm ugly thing, that it's not eye appealing to most people. I've had a lot of negative, really tough situations come up in meetings, not only locally in West Tennessee there, but all across. I've been told to get my hillbilly butt back to Tennessee, that it's not going to work where we are, and things like that. But it just made me more determined. And then the number of people and the kinds of people that you meet, of all the meetings, and I'm going to not to glorify me, but literally thousands of meetings that I've done. I've always found somebody, a lot of them are meetings, and I've always found somebody that's interested. After the meeting, 2 or 3 will come up and says, and this is in places like Arizona, California, where, and I can talk about that, applying is really traditional, and they're interested. Will you help me try it? So never did I have a meeting that somebody wasn't wanting to learn more about it and to try it, which has been very gratifying also.
Yeah, and when you think about the No-Till Conference, which you've been to a couple times, as you said, you've spoken at several different events and put together several different PowerPoint presentations, and we'll be putting together a new one for this conference. What is it about the No-Till Conference that makes you have to mark it on your calendar, and one that really excites you?
Well, everybody's interested. They're there to focus, and most of them have 1 or 2, maybe more, but at least 1 or 2 things that they want to clarify, that they want to try, they want to get other people's opinion. I think there's 2 or 3 things that make it so successful. Y'all are great leaders in it, but you merge academic and you merge that with farmers and practical and applied. It's all of it is very practical and applied. It's not, as we might say, rocket science, but they talk to other people and share. There's new products introduced. I know I'd gotten a lot of questions at the conference, the last one I went to in St. Louis, about snails and slugs. And I had my list of sessions that I wanted to go to, and went to that one and got answers. And, no farming method is perfect, but there's always seems to still be things arising in no-till as well as conventional. They're having snails and slugs and conventional also. And one of the main things that I've learned, that people often thought when I did a lot of meetings that I was telling them, and I tried not to do this, but they had the attitude or impression that I was given that everything they had done was all wrong through history. And I had to really watch that. I said, I was new, it was new and exciting, but I didn't want to ever convey that what they were doing is, quote, wrong. This is just a different way to accomplish the same thing and all the benefits that you reap.
Well said. Well, we're looking forward to having you there. And if you want to get a sneak peek at some of the sessions on the docket, the program is out, no-tillconference.com right now.
Went over it yesterday online.
Oh, you did? Oh, great.